Okay, happy Friday, everybody. This is Steve Collins, your favorite realtor and wild man in San Antonio, and I got a little stand now, so you're not going to be all up in my business with me holding that. That's kind of nice. This is going to be phase 2 of our 5 love languages, but today on the back end, we're going to talk about how we're getting our buyers incredible deals. So I'll make it as quick as possible. Recapping the 5 love languages, the most important tool that Angela and I learned in our marriage, and that is that subconsciously you tend to give out love the way that you want to receive it. And there were 5 basic ways. There was acts of service, physical touch, quality time, words of affirmation, and giving of gifts or surprises and things like that. So first part of our marriage, Angela's love language was physical touch. So subconsciously, whenever she felt love for me, she'd say hug, kiss, cuddle, and I'm going, where's dinner? And mine was acts of service. So I was always washing her car, filling it full of gas, vacuuming it, doing things to do stuff for her to show her this is how much I love her. I'm doing stuff for her. And she was like, where's the beef, man? Come on, give me a hug, help me here. And it was really pretty funny. I just thought that was kind of funny. Anyway, I'm going to leave that in there. But bottom line is, one thing she wanted me to let you know is that those things can change. So we went to the marriage seminar, and what did we do? We sat across from one another, and I said, your love language is physical touch, so you just want hugs and kisses? Basically, she says yes. And she says, and yours is acts of service, so you may just do stuff for you? Yeah, I come home, have some sweet lemonade or something ready for me. We didn't get it, freaked us out, but we did it. And when we systematized that and made that a part of our routine, it feels unnatural at first, but the results are pretty amazing. Then we really started feeling that love from one another, like, wow, she did something for me. Ooh, I felt great. And she's like, oh, he's holding me, I feel great. So that was an amazing revelation. But what she wanted me to let you guys know about this week is that it can change. When we went to that seminar, we didn't have all the kids we have. So the funniest thing has happened when we reevaluated at the latest marriage seminar about a year ago. We realized we had completely shifted. Now mine is physical touch and hers is acts of service. She's being touched by the kids all day long. So she's like, that's not going to do anything for me. All right, just like clean the van and vacuum it and put gas in it. And so acts of service is now my way of showing her that I love. And for me, it's physical touch. She's so busy and taking care of all the kids. It's like, I come home, I want to hold my wife, watch a movie or something, and she's like, oh, I've been touched all day. And so, we do those things for one another and we sacrifice for each other because that's how those 5 love languages work. So it can change. That's the big aha. So it's not going to stay the same, especially if things change in life, like adding 6 kids. So on the real estate side, let me let you know what we've been doing for our buyers. Basically, I'm going to just tell you the reality. I'm going to turn on the light in the room and just tell you exactly how it works. If it's a really great deal, typically the broker or the agent's contacts in the office will pick up a really great deal because we all have investors that we work with, those that are very productive. So the really great deals typically go pretty quick. Secondly, the really good deals, which may be some foreclosures, normally are only really good deals for like a day or two, because if they're really good deals and they hit the market, actually go onto the multiple listing service, you'll have multiple offers on that property and the price ends up going back up because you have people competing. So what we've been doing for our clients is, let's say somebody's qualified for 400. You show them houses in the 400 range these days and not much is going to happen even if you deliver the right property. So what we've been doing for the last year and a half is we call on the properties that are 450 and up and actually talk to the other agents. Call them, this is Steve with the Collins Group. Hey, I know you don't need practice looking at offers. We certainly don't need practice writing the offers. We've got clients that are fully approved, fully qualified, no contingencies. They can close in 2 weeks and they'll even let you lease back for 2 weeks for free so you don't have to be rushed with your move out. But we can't offer you a dime over 380. And you're at 450, just calling to see if it's a waste of our time to go look at your property. Well, you can imagine there's a lot of responses. I mean, we get a lot of freakouts and I'm like, the realtors start yelling at me and I'm like, dude, I have 6 kids, you are not scaring me at all. And I get back on the line. I mean, wouldn't you want your realtor doing that for you? So we make those phone calls. It takes us about 25 to 30 phone calls before we finally get somebody that says, Steve, these people won't lower the price, but they've got equity. Just bring us an offer. I think 380 is too low. Maybe they'll do 4, which is, by the way, the target number we wanted to reach in the first place. So when you take a 400 qualified client into a $450,000 house that nobody else knows you can get for that price, it's a no-brainer. And that's how we've been able to do it. The last deal I mentioned in the first video, a dentist out of Fort Sam, $625 on the house, and we ended up getting it for $5, and it was amazing. And if anybody would have known the guy was willing to go that low, that house would have sold, and probably for more. So that's how we're doing it. We're not waiting for the good deals, we're creating the good deals. And that's what we've done for our clients for the last year and a half. That strategy or tactic, that's what we can do for you and your friends. So if you need any help, just let us know. And I hope you guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you next Friday.